So on this level we focus on the breath, of course on the physical postures and on the breath. But how are you doing with the theory, the first part of the lesson? That's like the breath of Kumne. So when you read those words, do they come to you? They're all from Tartan Tulku's books, Kumne, Tibetan Yoga, A Joy of Being. That's the breath of Kumne. Are you receptive to it? What happens to you when you read it? Does it make you feel good? If you're going back and forth, if you like or not like, true or not true, you're probably missing the point. We're educated to agree or disagree, and like or dislike. But just read it. It's the breath of Kumne, the text. So if you allow it to come in and at the same time extend yourself to receive it, right? Hearing is not just receiving. It's also reciprocating. Extend yourself into the text. In Kumne, in the beginning you do Kumne, but after a while you begin to participate and respond. So can you participate in the text? Can you participate in the breath of Kumne, of the body of knowledge of Kumne? The breath of it is the words, the instructions, the written instructions, the oral ones. So you're cultivating the breath not only by cultivating your own breath, but also by cultivating the flow. Like for example, in your business, the production needs to have an even flow to it. It's very hard on people. If you're very busy one day and the next day not at all. That's how life is, so you have to deal with it, but it's not good for people. So a steady flow of production, a steady flow of communication, of following up. If you have a good communication, but nobody follows up, it's not a good breath. Not a good breath of the organization, not a good breath of the collaboration. So we're doing the breath on the pillow or on a chair, but of course it's the breath in daily life. It's the communication, the flow of communication, the flow of collaboration. And to sit there and say, well, the flow of communication is terrible, it could be better, it could be this, that's really not the Kumne way of doing it. So you try to cultivate the flow of breath in your being, because then the flow of collaboration may not get better, but at least you are much more engaged with it. So if the flow of collaboration, of communication or email exchanges is not good, it's guaranteed that your breath is not flowing either. So the best you can do from the Kumne point of view is to make sure, one, that your breath is even, that your breath is gentle and be able to slow down, so it becomes calm. Once you know that process of cultivating the breath, you know how to cultivate better the flow of communication between people, the flow of communication between you and the organization, between you and the goal of the organization. All of that belongs to the breath. So if your breath is more harmonious, your way of living is more harmonious. It's not like complete, because you need others, you need the environment, you need the organization, you need the people at home and all of that. But your part, if you're at ease, if you're more natural, you'd be surprised how much will change around you. Maybe not exactly like you wanted, but changes will come if you're cultivating your breath. You think it's possible?